whiskey has sold an impressive 1 million cases, and it's gained a lot of celebrity fans.
Yeah, but it's the story behind the brand that's really impressive. Donna recently caught up with the company's co-founder, Steve Yang, in San Diego for her series Up Next.
Cool.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna. I'm so excited to share this story. May is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and Steve's story is really remarkable. It crosses multiple generations, highlighting a parent's love and how one family overcame the darkest of times. Take a look. Hit me with the Skrewball. Cheers!
A shot of whiskey is usually the sign of a good time. But for Stephen Yang and his family, this drink represents so much more.
Nowhere else in any other country would be a Cambodian refugee, a mom with a chemistry background and a law degree, create a peanut butter whiskey and became the most successful launch super premium liquor in history. We are ultimately the American dream.
Stephen is the co-founder of the popular Skrewball peanut butter whiskey, and his story of success began more than 8,000 miles from his home in San Diego to a childhood marked by tragedy in Cambodia.
There was a whole genocide that happened from 74 to 79. I caught polio when I was 1 year old, and so my parents decided to drop everything and decide to leave Cambodia and go into a refugee camp. And that journey was extremely difficult. My mom was pregnant with my little brother at the time when we were crossing the landline borders.
The Yang family endured the dangerous journey and sought safety in a refugee camp in Thailand, where they stayed for 6 years.
You describe your parents as being so optimistic, but the most optimistic person in that situation, I'm sure, feels beaten down. What kept you going?
A parent's love for their child, they truly believe they could get me medical help.
And what was your physical state like at this time?
After a couple of years or so, I couldn't walk anymore because my leg, my muscle didn't develop anymore. And so how I would get by, just 2 sandals on my feet, 2 sandals on my hand, and just crawl.
Wow. That's really tough.
In 1992, the Yang's hopes were answered when they got sponsored to move to California, where Stephen was able to receive the medical care he needed.
We were all skin and bone. Didn't speak any English. We would always get fast food all the time. And it would be some fruits, bread, and then peanut butter. That was my first basket I ever had, was peanut butter. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? So for me, peanut butter was a taste of freedom.
Fast forward to 2006, Stephen opened OB Noodle House with his brothers Scott and Kyle. There, he let his love for peanut butter run wild.
I put peanut butter in everything. Peanut butter in wings, and fried rice, and then I started putting peanut butter with Jameson.
That tastes like peanut butter.
We turned that into Skrewball peanut butter whiskey.
His wife, Brittany, figured out how to make it work.
She's the brain in all this. She's able to use her chemistry background to formulate the brand and also really create everything from the bottle and just look at all the contracts. Without my wife, there would be no Skrewball.
The brand struggled to find bottlers, distributors, and investors. Ultimately, Stephen and Brittany financed the company themselves.
How did you continuously believe in yourself when there were so many external factors that were consistently breaking you down?
How we believe in is what my parents taught us also. We're now have a child. We're thinking of setting a better future for our daughter. So that was the strength that got us going. Since we launched, we were the fastest to 1 million flat cases for a premium brand.
America loves a good drink.
Yes, bless America.
Since its launch in 2018, the drink has exploded in popularity, even gaining celebrity fans like Questlove and Dave Grohl. And with its success, Stephen is committed to giving back.
I was on the opposite side, and now it's just coming back full circle.
Most recently, providing aid for Ukrainian refugees in Poland and donating $100,000 to orphanage renovations, all part of the brand's mission to spread kindness to those in need.
I believe we could achieve progress by working together. Take this single chopstick right here. When you're not single, it's easily broken. But if we come together and work together, we reinforce and support each other, we will thrive if we work together.
Isn't his story remarkable?
Yes,
And
my
really,
gosh.
the optimism that carried each generation through and the success to see they have now, it was amazing to feel and see the stark contrast between his past and present.
Wow.
And so, you know, I'm normally the friend who makes everyone take a shot.
I remember that.
Okay.
So I think we need to cheers to Steve.
Cheers to Steve.
Cheers.
Awesome. Oh,
You actually
do we
take
drink
a
it? Okay.
It's creamy.
I know, it tastes like peanut butter.
Wow, it's delicious.
I know.
I just did a tiny, tiny sip.
Yeah,
and
I'm
it's
not a whiskey
great.
person.
That's why it sold over 1 million.
Yeah, makes total sense. Okay, coming up, one of my very favorite authors and humans, Emma Straub, is here with the summer read you need. Coming up next. Cheers.
You're pretty particular about keeping a healthy body.